Hi everyone, it's Gail and it's Mixed Media Monday. I am going to work on making some fabric flips for these journal covers that I did over on Patreon. So yeah, I'm going to work on that. I don't know what else. We'll see. So there's all sorts of stuff on my desk I could be doing. So let's say hi and hugs to Jenny, Pamela, Nikki, and Julie. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, well, you will probably hear a little vacuuming above my head. My friend Emily is here cleaning, and so that's happening. I've got some little scraps here that will be good for, they will be good. This one maybe not, maybe I don't have a scrap of that one. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do here. You know, I always like having these little colored things because they're kind of fun to use in a tag, you know, as the tag topper. Woodland collage. So anyway, let's see, how tall is this way? It's about 7.5, which is what I kind of like to do for a fabric flip. Goodness, strings and strings. Okay, so let's cut this at about 4.5 here. There's one. Fabric flips. I get questions about, yeah, so what's the purpose? The purpose is to add a different texture to your journals, for one thing, but we'll put it on a page like this, attach it only at the top, and it provides a little bit of a secret journaling spot. Somewhat secret. Not, I mean, I wouldn't put state secrets in there. Okay, so now I guess we'll just do these two and then we'll go from there. I did have this left, which I really like that. I could go to the side there and the side there. Let's cut this in half. All my little scraps left from making the covers. So I'm going to put that there. This one here. And then what else could we do? I think I'd like something kind of bright down the middle. I mean, I could do maybe with this one, do a little lace. Yeah, I like that well enough. Okay, so we'll do that on that one. Not feeling like I want to do the exact same thing on this other. So what do we have in here? Got a little piece of green. That's too much for there, but would I like to? No, the green's not doing it for me. So what about a little of this color? Yeah. Okay, and then I want something across the top. Also, let me look. Oh, this is it. I was like, oh yeah, I was thinking about this. Just little ruler tape. Yep, I'm going to put that there. Okay, that's going there. Let me get rid of that for the moment. So I'm going to set that up here and we'll stack them up and that's too, I don't know, something. How about some of this trim? Yeah, I like a little color there. Alrighty then. That's that one. Okay, so we've got two ready to go there. I really, I wanted to make these for these covers, to go with the covers, but I really like having some that are just, that I have at, you know, I have my little, wherever it is, my little bag of them that I guess that's in my bin there of finished ephemera. Okay, well this guy, I gotta take a little strip of him off in order to, I think I could go right here, and I think I will. Just on that. Okay. Gonna get a few out of that, but that's great. Okay, excuse me while I fold up my leftover piece here. All right. Okay, so those, I'm semi-done with those, I think. Okay, now I'm going to take this off. All right. This is nothing spectacular, although you could coffee dye it, you could dye it in some way, but I have so many of those branding strips or salvages or whatever you call them in the sewing world. Just have a lot of them. Okay, so I had a feeling I was going to get full of thread. Mike and we're all ready to go, but we have our Katie's senior night tonight, so we're headed to Bozeman soon. I think I'll be able to get a couple videos done before we go, and yeah, it'll be fun. Hard to believe she's a senior though. Oh gosh, time goes too quick. Although I will say, when she and Addie were little, we got a lot of great time with them. And so that kind of makes it easier. You know, it's like, yeah, the time has flown, but we've made good use of it, I feel like. Okay, that's nice and ravelly. Frayed, if you will. And we have one more here. And I think I'm going to take the bottom off there, right here. I'm actually just going to cut that because that's not a very big piece. Having a moment of thinking. Nope. Okay, so now I have these three. And And what do we want to do here? I've got this little piece and this little piece. That's kind of fun on there. Maybe with lace behind it. Oh, that's fun. Let's see about. That was some trim I saved from Christmas. My daughter had it on Christmas presents. Won't quite fit, will it? Mary would fit. Okay. I'm not as enamored with it as I thought I might be. What is this? A little bit down here. This is fun, isn't it? It goes this way. I like that. Needs a bit of something else though. The other thing I wanted to grab is, I think I have a bag of just scrappy scraps here. Ooh, this might be nice on one of these. Yeah. Or do I want to go here and then here and then here? Yes. Okay, that one's ready. And that's kind of fun. Gotta love the scraps. Put that over and then, well, I don't think that little girl's gonna show anyway, is she? I feel like that needs something a little bit bright. Like, what about this? Yeah, it covers up the little girl, but could go with some rickrack. And maybe it wouldn't cover her up. Ha! Look at that. Now she's showing. Okay. I'm gonna call that one done. And this one, what do we want to do with this one? I do like that on there. Too much. Oh, here's a cute strip that's just a little more plain. I think I would cut this of Santa's head. Ooh. Look at that. I know where that's from. That's from at an estate sale for the gal who owned the antique mall. This was there. It's really wide for a journal unless you made a sideways journal. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's intriguing though. What about some of this? If I did that right there. We'll just see. If I don't use it, that's okay. We've got it for something else along the line, right? Okay. Strings and strings. Oops. Okay. Yeah. I do think I might want something down the middle of that. Like a little lace or something. Not that. I haven't really used this. It's got sleighs and stuff on it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. So when I was getting ready for this, I did notice that I had some scraps from Roxy Creations too that might make a nice, let's see, right here. Ugh, what do I have? Yeah, I noticed I had some scraps from her. Like that one. The only thing is I don't think I want I'd rather have the pink at the bottom, so I might turn that upside down because I can cover that kind of. But what else do we have? All of her stuff. That little angel would be cute. Hopefully that will tear. Yep. That is one thing I will tell you about this fabric from Roxy Creations. It tears beautifully. This is the cotton. She says, and then it screws up. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, we'll just cut it with scissors. How about? Okay. Okay. That's real fun. And I don't know that I want I don't want anything over it because I don't want to cover up the little angel. So what do I have for? Looks like I've got lots of different little things here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. So there's that one, very simple one. What else do I have here? Might be nice to just do this. Oh my goodness, I am full of threads. And I have to roller myself before we go to Katie's. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the 4.5, and that's gonna leave us with this little piece, but I think that can be a nice accent along the way. This is the battle of the threads here. I was thinking that would be nice. Could do that. No, I think I'd rather have some sort of little lace or something. What about this lace? Yeah, that's dainty, but it's nice. Okay. There's another one. Okay, what do I have left here? Not very much. These are still this one would be pretty. I feel like I could cut that in half. I'm going to cut that right here. And this one, I'm going to cut in half here. They're going to be short ones. Gosh, I love the fabric so much that it's hard to think about covering it up with anything, you know. Okay, so this one, about right here. Okay, this guy, I'm going to trim this off. I don't mind the wide edge on the others, but this will make this a bit smaller. That there. That there. And this is a bit hard because it's a bit wide. I feel like I want to cut this out. You know, nothing like saving every little itty bitty bit, but it's not cheap getting things sent from Italy, that's for sure. Postage is a little daunting. I think I could put that sideways. I like that all right. Okay, and then you. No. Yeah. This one doesn't even have to be Christmas. Let's see. Let's see if we can figure out stuff to put across on these. I like that. Excuse me. I haven't opened this yet, but I think I need to. It's an old rickrack, probably from an estate sale, I'm guessing. See if I can get into it. Packaging was difficult back then too, apparently. There we go. Maybe. Why were you not there? This packaging is so, it's like so brittle because it's old. There we go. I love these too. I'll use that in some way as well. Put that up there. There we go. Nope. I like that fine. I like it on this one too. I do. Okay, so that goes back in there. Just still have this guy. So these two are ready. Just need to sew everything. That can go away. What about this one? Okay. And all my little scrappies. Okay. Get rid of, now we have quite a pile here, which is awesome. Get rid of these scrappies. Let's get Mr. Sewing Machine over here. See if we can get all these sewn up. Let me check my time. We're good. Okay, cool. I didn't really intend to make this many, but you know, it doesn't hurt. Okay. Oh, I'm out of bobbin. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this because I didn't know, and we just really need to get these done. So I'm just gonna thread you through. Theoretically, I'll thread you through. Okay. Pretend like I'm your grandma. I've had a lot of people say, I like it when you sew. It reminds me of my grandma. Get my sleeves up. Get prepared here. There we go. Just like that. Okay, and get you all threaded, Mr. Machine. Quick like a bunny. We got her done. Okay, so now I think I'm going to start off with a straight stitch. Let's get you, kind of get you all lined up. I might want that up a little. And I want it over so that that border shows. So I'm going to put that there and this here. And just give it a stitch. And then this one, whoops. I'm just going to go right down the middle of this little trim. Oops. Flip that one right off. Okay. Not in that way. Okay. Now this one, I just made a big old mess of it here. I'll go there, and then that goes that way, I do believe. This one's got lots of layers. So, go right there. This one. Get this position so that little girl still shows. Come on, go. And this one. Gosh, how many do you think we made? More than I thought I would. Okay, straightened around. And that goes up there. And the last one. And there you have it. So, literally, so. Okay, now we'll clip them apart wherever my scissors went. Did I not just, I just clipped that. I have no idea. That is so weird. Okay, I can't see them on my desk. So we'll use these. Okay, there's one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. I did not think I would get 10 done, but we did. Okay, gonna match up with our covers here. So this one, maybe I'll use this one because it's got the Santa too. Okay, so just put that that in there for storage purposes. Okay. This one, either this one or this one. I'm feeling this one for this. And this one gets either this one or this one. I'm feeling this one. Okay, so those are complete. I can tuck those away. And then these, what we'll do is just, I've got this little xoxo fabric flips. And so we'll just add it to, also have a ruffle. Just put that on top. Yeah, so we'll just add these two. So anyway, we're going to call that Mixed Media Monday today. And yeah, I didn't want to, I couldn't really do anything too messy today because since we're heading out to the senior night volleyball. So there we go. Yes, good deal. Okay, guys, have a grateful day. Be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.